going, guys? My name is TJP, and welcome back to another MLB The Show 23 Franchise Rebuilding Challenge. So, we're with our final team. Yes, we have one more team, our final team, final AL team, a team that just came off the World Series. And it's the Houston Astros. Anybody wonder why we're rebuilding the Astros? Because if you read the description, if you can, because some people can't, but I will explain it, we're doing all 30 teams, okay? So, there's that. Every single team gets a video. Whether or not it's a rebuild, that's just the name we use because that's what gets the clicks. Well, that too, and I also just like enjoying it. Why not? It's fun. It's fun to just see if you could try to win multiple World Series with the team, and I don't know. I find the game fun. Maybe you guys don't. If you do find this content fun, leave a like, subscribe, comment else from the videos, go to socials, playlist, second channel, main channel, down in the description. If you like other content, be TJP. With that being said, let's get on to the gameplay. Alright, and by the way, just FYI, I haven't really been mentioning this, but if you guys look at the description, the rules are down there how the videos work. It's been like this for the other rebuilds. We've done every other single team, so if you recommend a team, I've already done it. Just click the link, playlist, and you'll be able to find that there. So anyways, with that being said, let's take a look at who we got here on the Astros. Pretty solid team. There's definitely some moves we could make. I mean, Corey Lee, we'll see how he progresses. But for now, I mean, everybody else is pretty solid. I mean, Brantley's going to be pretty good, but he's going to regress too. So, probably getting another bat in this lineup wouldn't be an awful option, even if it's just a DH. Or, you know, Yordan Alvarez could be the DH and we get a really good left fielder. Like, I could do something like that. It's a possibility. It's certainly a possibility. So, but other than that, nothing too crazy. I mean, we'll probably look to make some more upgrades at some point in the future for some of our other players. Pitching rotation's pretty solid. Valdez, McCullers, Javier. Some good guys there. Garcia, Urquidy. Hunter Brown, who's always terrible in the sim. I know that. And the bullpen's pretty good with Presley, Abreu. Definitely some arms. Listen, it's a pretty good team. But there are some, you know, maybe moves that we might want to make. I guess we could try to get another bat. For now, Brantley's going to be okay. That's the thing. Like, and he'll probably be good for another season. He's just not an expiring. And if he's not good, then yeah. And obviously I'm not going to re-sign him. We'll just get another bat now. And then we just let him walk. But I think for now, we might just keep the team as is. I mean, I do want to maybe get another starter at some point. But, yeah, I mean, catcher would be the only thing. Like, Corey Lee, do we think he's going to be anything special? I mean, he's got good potential. He's 24. He's young. Not too many reps last year in 2022. But, you know, we'll keep tabs. We'll keep tabs. Maybe get a back where we could be a backup catcher because Maldonado isn't that great. So if there's any back contracts, maybe just flip those and get some prospects for now, and then just like let the team rock out as is. And I think we should be pretty good. All right, I'm gonna do this with the Giants. We're gonna give up. We're gonna get Blake Sabol. Blake Sabol for as a backup catcher. Give a couple guys here, Jake Madris and Sean Dubin. Nothing too crazy, which also means I can move Maldonado, and then, you know, these guys can kind of just be our catchers. Maldonado isn't expiring. If I can just get, like, anything for him, I'll take it just to, you know, because I just don't see myself re-signing him, that's why. So, I mean, I could do this trade there I'll do this trade here with the Blue Jays. I could get Lynn and Robertson. Actually, I don't want to do that. I don't want another center fielder. So, the Tigers. All right, we'll do this one. Perez and Davis. Works for me. So that's about it, I think, for moves for now. Let's simulate to the trade deadline and see how this team's doing, or All-Star break around there. I'll do this with the Cardinals. I'm going to get Genesis Cabrera, who almost is terrible, usually terrible in the sim, but we're going to give up Diaz. I mean, we have a surplus of catchers, so I wouldn't mind trying to get another relief pitcher. You can never have too many arms. So we are 52-39 at the All-Star break. Nothing too crazy. But let's take a look at the teams we got going on. I got some injuries, but everybody seems healthy now. Okay, cool. Altuve, not doing too bad. I mean, Brantley, that's what I'm saying. Brantley, he regresses, but he still does really well at the plate. So that's the thing with him. I mean, Alvarez has been amazing. Tucker, I like that average a little bit higher. We did sign Abreu. I remember they signed Abreu. He's got a pretty big contract, but I mean, if you're going to hit 290, like, I'll take it. Works for me. At some point, though, we'll probably have to move him because, you know, he's going to be, like, really, really bad. He's going to really regress. So, Maybe he could be the DH, I guess. I don't know, we'll see. But anyway, Bregman's been pretty good. Pena's been kind of iffy this season. Blake's been good, and then we've got Chas McCormick. Might try to look to get a better center fielder at some point, but we'll see. Bone is a backup. We got Perez has been great. Whitaker's been solid. Corey Lee's been pretty good. So that's good. All right. How's our rotation looking? Valdez having a nice season. Javier has been kind of bad this year. McCullers has not been very good. So maybe we move him at some point. Garcia hasn't been great. Honestly, our starting rotation, I expect a little bit more out of them. Hunter Brown, okay. I mean, I've seen him do a lot worse. So Montero's been really good. Phil's been good. Cabrera, Stanek's been good. Breu. Honestly, our bullpen's been really good for the most part. So that's kind of carrying us. Presley's got 26 saves as well, so I like to see that. I don't know if we want to make any moves right this moment this season. I mean, if I could get a better starting, but I mean, McCullers, maybe we wait till the offseason to maybe move him. But I do want to get like a different starting pitcher. Like I could get John Means. John Means not having a good year though, so I don't know if I want to get him. But Tanner would be an option. Can I get Chris Sale? I could get Chris Sale for 2 seasons and then let him walk. It's an option. I like Manoah, Chris Bassett, and we'll just wait. I think we'll just wait till the offseason and maybe try to improve the rotation a little bit. Well, probably move McCullers. That's for sure. I think we might move him, but we'll see. Let's keep the team as is for this year. We've been doing okay. I mean, 52-39. We're going to have a wild card spots at the very minimum, I'd say. So as long as you don't fall off a cliff in this second half of the season, I do expect us to make the postseason. So I'll see you guys once I'm there. So 96-66 won the division, taking on one of the wild card playoff games. So we were one of the top 2 teams in the AL. Actually, we had the best record in the AL. 96-66 was good enough to be the top team. Barely beat out the Rangers. They had 95 wins. They were really good. The Mets at 96. Dodgers won 120 games. So, okay, that's a thing. So the Dodgers are far and away the favorite. I don't know how they won 120 games, but fair play to them. Framber Valdez with WAR, 5.7. That's the only league leader we got. And other than that, got some guys that are hurt. Tucker with a torn groin. You hate to see that. He was having an okay season. Chas McCormick's got a fractured shin. It was okay. Brantley, broken forearm. But these guys, they might have some. They might be able to play. It looks like they might be okay, but we'll see. But yeah, I'm looking at the lineup. Yeah, we're definitely missing some bats here. I mean, Obrego had a solid year. I don't know why he's hitting lead off, but okay. It's David Hensley. We called him David Hensley. He was having a step out. I mean, Alvarez had a great season. Altuve was good. Bregman was really good. Pena kind of struggled a little bit. Blake was not bad. Dubon, Barefoot. Then our bench, I mean, Stubbs. We called up Stubbs, who was pretty good. And then Corey Lee dipped in the second half of the season a bit. But certainly better than his, I guess, 2022 campaign. Let's see our pitching rotation. How do we do there? Starters, Javier. Like a little bit more out of him. Valdez was excellent, though. Callers, Garcia. Urquidy was solid. So Hunter Brown ended up doing pretty good. And our bullpen was really good, other than Cabrera. It wasn't that great, but Presley with the 41 saves, we'll take that. So, hey, at least we made it. We made it to the postseason. We're taking on the Angels in the ALDS, so we'll see how we can fare against them. Christian Javier on the bump for Shohei Ohtani. Game 1, we beat them 9-4. So, Game 2, Valdez versus Aaron Savale. We win 3-2. Cool. McCullers Jr. versus Patrick Sandoval. Swept them. So, we're taking on either the Yankees. Well, it's going to be the Yankees. In the ALCS. Now, last season, in 2022, Astros swept the Yankees. Will that be the case again this year? We'll find out. So we got Christian Javier versus Carlos Rodon. Game 1, we beat them 3-2. Okay, very nice, very nice. Game 2, Valdez versus Garrett Cole. We lose 4-3. Guarantee you lose that game. Yeah. Game 3, McCullers Jr. versus Severino. We lose 6-5. Guarantee we blew that game. Yep, walk off. Game 4, Garcia versus Nestor Cortez Jr. We lose 8-4. And are we going to lose 4 straight? You bet we are. So, Yankees get their revenge on the Astros. In 5. And yeah, we got a couple guys that are still hurt. He dislocated his shoulder. That sucks. And Brantley, yeah, he's already a 65. So, he's really regressing. Let's see the lineups, how we did. Altuve was really good in the postseason. Hensley was solid. So was Alvarez. Kyle Tucker's great. Abreu. Pena just was not good at all this season. I don't know what happened to him. Honestly, our bats weren't really the problem. Our bench was okay. I wouldn't really blame our bench. McCullers, Garcia was terrible. Brown, our bullpen was okay. I mean, except for Ray and Phil. Presley was great. So yeah, I mean, there's a couple bad eggs. Honestly, for the most part, I feel like we played pretty well in the postseason, except for, a few guys that kind of struggled. Pena, man, I need him to step it up. Jeremy Pena, step up, man. Well, I guess let's see who wins the World Series. It's going to either be the Yankees or the Braves beat the Dodgers. Okay, so the Yankees win the World Series. Good for them. Let's go on to the offseason. All right, so free agency's upon us now. Of course, I'm going to try to throw some offers here, try to get some extra pitching. I might look to move McCullers Jr. I'm going to see if I can get a trade for him, Lance McCullers, see if I can free up him and see what we can get for this team. Because I'm just kind of looking around the rest of the league. I would like another bat, so I'm going to shop around and see if we can get somebody else to add to this lineup. I have a guy in mind that I want to try to trade for, so we'll see if we can get him. All right, I'm going to do this deal here with the Rangers. We're going to get McCullers Jr. and Julio. We're going to give them Lance McCullers Jr. and Julio Rivera for Corey Seager. Now, that actually wasn't the guy I was thinking of, but I will take Corey Seager on this team, even though he's making a lot of money, because I know he's going to do well in the sim. So, welcome to Team Corey. Big signing here to add to the rotation. We're adding Shohei Ohtani. Might as well get him, right? So, Ohtani, welcome to the team. We brought him away for the Angels. So, yeah, sweet signing there. I was trying to go after Julio Rivera, but he didn't want to come here and went to the Cardinals. Not a problem, though. See if we can add any other pitchers to this team as well. I want to add a little bit more bullpen help. All right, so to start the second season, I think we got better. I'm taking a look at the lineups here. So, Altuve, we got Brantley still. Who didn't retire, we re-signed him. Ignore the years. It's just I like to do the glitch where it's like, oh, you give them more years, more money, and they sign. He'll probably retire, or I'll move him, one or the other, or he'll regress it. He'll probably be in the minors, I'd say, by the end of this season, before the season ends. I mean, looking at the rest of the lineup, though, Ohtani and Seager added to the lineup was pretty good. I like our bench. It's okay. I mean, Chas McCormick is coming off the bench against righties, maybe? Yeah. Still, nevertheless, I think at some point we'll probably want to get a better center fielder. But we'll see. Also, we'll probably look to upgrade the catcher spot. And I wanted to get a first baseman. I'm going to get Josh Naylor, but he did not sign with us, so not a problem, though. Obviously, our rotation's better with Ohtani, but besides that, it is weird that Garcia and Jose Urquidy are in the minors, and so is Hunter Brown, so that's an issue, because I do not want these guys here. They should not be here. Whitley and Brandon Lilac should not be here, so let's get those guys down to the minors. Hunter Brown, I guess, is not a problem to be in the minors, but, yeah, these guys need to be in the MLB. Yeah, Garcia and Urquidy and Hunter Brown, I'll bring them to the MLB, and we'll move down to you to AAA. Oh, god damn it. Okay, we'll let the team do that. I'm not going to worry about it, but, they should not be in the minors, so I don't know why they are. Nevertheless, I like the team. I think it should be pretty good. You guys saw our bullpen. We signed Will Smith. Add him to the bullpen. Dylan Flora, we picked him up as well, so kind of just to bolster up David Robertson. We still have, Presley and all those. Wait, Presley's only a 75 overall? Wow, that's crazy. I could have sworn he was an 80-something. He must have really regressed. All right, let's send him to the All-Star break if I want to make a move. I'll show you guys once I get to that point. Otherwise, if there's a move that pops up before then, I'll let you guys know. But I think our team's going to be pretty good. We're 52-39, and, I mean, we're not bad. The problem is, we got some guys that are hurt, but not really. The problem is, I guess, if I look at the rotation, Garcia's in the minors, and so is Hunter Brown. I really can't. I guess Whitley's got to be up here. Which is stupid, but whatever. We'll figure that. I guess we'll have to figure out a way to fix it. I mean, they actually haven't been doing that bad. Well, Brandon Bilek's been pretty solid, but yeah, Whitley not great. Other than that, though, I mean, Ohtani's been pretty good. Javier, Valdez has been Urquidy. So nothing too crazy. Montero's having a brutal season, giving up a lot of runs. Robertson's been excellent. Ryan Stanek's been good. Will Smith's been great, excellent. Floro's been solid. Nerys has been really good. And we got Abreu. And I guess Presley is also in the minors. And so is Genis Cabrera. Sweet. Okay. A lot of guys in the minors. How are our lineups looking? That's really what I'm worried about here as well. Altuve's having a great season. Brantley starting to regress a bit, so I think it is time for us to get a better center fielder because he needs to go. Alvarez, Ohtani, the dish, okay. Seager's been good. Tucker. Where's Jeremy Pena? Is he in the minors? Don't tell me he's in the minors. The game really put him in the game didn't put him in the minors, right? Where the fuck is he? Is he not on the team? Did we really designate Jeremy? Did the game really just designate Jeremy Pena, or am I stupid? No way they did that. The game designated him, didn't they? I swear if they did. Oh my god, they did. Why? Why? Why would the game do that? Okay, well, I want to get him back because that's stupid. All right, let's make a couple trades because I need to fix up this team because not even because we're doing bad. It's just like this organizational depth is killing me. All right, I'm getting Jeremy Pena back. I'm gonna give up Garcia, Montero, and both Garcias and Montero. We're getting Jeremy Pena back because he should have always been on our team. The fact that he somehow got designated for an assignment is stupid. So yeah, we're gonna keep him on the team and get him back. All right, I'm gonna do this deal with the Cubs, and we're gonna get Pete Crow Armstrong for Bilek, Whitley, and Taylor. I'm gonna just deal with the Reds here. We're gonna give up Mauricio Dubon, Brantley, and Chad Stevens for TJ and Ronnie House, a couple relief pitchers. Okay, that's about it for moves. I'm hoping that'll maybe fix up our organization and make sure that they don't do anything crazy. Because it's just the fact that Jeremy Pena was not on this team is inexplicable. It's inexplicable, but at least he's back now. So he was gone for half a season, but he's back. So all right, let's simulate to the end of the year, and hopefully we can win our division. If we can, I think we can still get a wild card though. Taking the win of the wild card playoff game with a 98-64 record, which I mean I'll take it, and we ended the season kind of on a good note, so. That is good. Let's take a look. Got some league leaders here. Show Ohtani strikeouts, and then that's it. Oh, maybe we had others. I don't know. Let's see. Did we have any others? We had... No. No, I thought we had... Oh, no, we had, Yordan Alvarez, base on balls. That's probably it. Yep. Okay. Injury list. What do we got? A couple guys hurt. Seager, fractured foot. That's unfortunate. Not an okay season. Not too bad, 271. I've seen him do better, but yeah, it's a little bit tough that he fractured his foot. That wasn't the guy I wanted to get, by the way. There was a guy I wanted to get, but it wasn't Seager. Not because I don't like Seager, just that I wanted to be a little bit different and get somebody else. Although I haven't gotten Corey Seager in a while, so I guess it's not too bad, but he's hurt now. Good thing I got Jeremy Pena back, though. I really needed him. Regardless, Altuve... Solid season from him. Bregman had a good year. Yordan Alvarez was good. Ohtani was pretty good at the plate. Second in RBIs in the league. Kyle Tucker had a solid season. Jerry Pena was pretty good this year. Much better than his down year. Abreu, not bad. Probably going to have to get a first baseman at some point. And Sable and McCormick wasn't even that bad. Melton was good in his limited amount of time. We got Pete for Armstrong in that trade with the Cubs. He could be valuable. Corey Lee. I'll take that from Corey Lee, honestly. 264 will take it. Pedro Leon as well is up here in the majors, so shout out to him. How's our rotation? Ohtani, not too bad. I like those uniforms. Javier was really good. Valdez was pretty solid. Urquidy was really good, and Hunter Brown. We got Presley back up here, who's a 68 overall now. I might let him walk. I don't know how or why his regression is like this, but oof. I don't remember it being that bad. I thought he was like an 84. Why is he a 68? Jeez. Other than that, I mean, that's the bullpen for the most part solid. Dylan Flora, not as great I was like him to be. He was amazing last season. This year, not so as great. Brady was pretty solid as our closer, 40 saves. So we'll take it. The rest of the bullpen was pretty solid. Seth Martinez. All right. Yeah. Good. So we were a 98-win team, which was good enough to be the best team in the AL, or one of the best teams. It actually was. And, the Dodgers didn't win 120 games this year, but they were still, I think, at the most wins, 100. And we will be taking on the Orioles in the ALDS. And they got Joe Musgrove game 1. We got Ohtani game 1. And we're going to lose that one 6-3. Ohtani showing out in the postseason. Game 2, Christian Javier versus Grayson Rodriguez. We win 6-1. Game 3, Valdez versus Tyler Wells. We win 5-4. Game 4, Ohtani versus John Means. We lose 2-1. And we lost in 14 innings. And, of course, it was a walk-off. What a surprise. So we do or die game 5. We got Jose Urquidy versus Joe Musgrove. And what do you know? We win that game 3-2. And it was a walk-off for us, right? It actually was. Look, I called that. It's always a walk-off. The amount of walk-offs in this game is crazy that we see. Good stuff from our guys. We're in the ALCS, and we're taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Game 1. We got Christian Javier versus Shane Bieber. We're going to take that one 4-3. Game 2, Shohei versus Tristan McKenzie. We win 4-1. Very nice. Game 3, Framber Valdez versus Cal Quantrill. We lose 2-1, unfortunately. Game 4, Urquidy versus Griffin Canning. We win 4-0, and Urquidy threw a perfect game. No, we threw a 3-hitter. We also had 3 errors, though. So, 8 strikeouts. Great performance. And this is to go to the World Series right here. Javier versus Bieber, and we will be going to the World Series to take on either the Braves or the Cardinals. And look who it is. It's our old pals. Well, actually, I don't know. Well, I guess they were. Well, yeah, they were in the same division at one point. The Cardinals. 85-win team. Okay. We'll see if we can beat them here. They got... Oh, yeah, right. That's right. They picked up Julio Urias. Right. That's another reason why they're our old pals. Because they got the other guy I wanted to go after. So, Ohtani versus Julio, game 1. We lose 6-4. Game 2, Christian Javier versus Walker Buehler. That's a good 1-2 punch there. Game 3, Valdez versus Odorizzi. We lose 6-0, and we're about to get swept. Ohtani versus Dakota Hudson. Well, we win 14-1, so we don't get swept. Game 5, Urquidy versus Urias, and yeah, we lose in 5. So lost the World Series to the Cardinals. Almost said the Cubs. Bad, very bad World Series there from our guys. Yordan Alvarez playoff MVP, not a surprise. They got the sim god Ryan De La Cruz. Good for them. Lars was good in the postseason? What? Wow, they actually didn't really hit the ball that great. We hit a lot better than they did. Alvarez, was a tank. Kyle Tucker was really good. Pena. So let's see our lineups. Tuve was iffy. I guess he was kind of had a bad... I mean, he ended the season cold, so he must have had a bad World Series. Pena was solid. Abreu kind of struggled a bit. Sable's good. McCormick, the crazy. Bench was all right. I mean, really not much. Not a huge factor. Ohtani could hit the ball a little bit better. Pitching-wise, though, he was solid. Javier was solid. Ohtani was pretty good. Valdez, like a little bit more. The Presley was lights out. Good for him. Neris. Martinez wasn't very good. Stanek was decent. Robertson was good. Floro sucked. Will Smith was really good. There was just a couple guys, surprisingly, that, we had some iffy performances from. But Nevertheless, we got to the World Series in the second season. We still have 3 more years, so I think at some point we will win the World Series. Just a matter of what season will be. Will it be our third? Will it be our fourth? Will it be our fifth? Could we win more than one? I guess we'll find out. Let's go on to the offseason. Free agency, I did my arbitration tenure the contract, so I got a good amount of money. I did want to make sure I re-signed, like, Jose Altuve. We did re-sign Bregman out from contract. We got him back, but I did want to get Altuve back. In terms of getting a first baseman, I mean, I could go after Paul Goldschmidt. That wouldn't be a bad option, actually, and I think I might do that, even though he is going to probably regress. If I throw him a contract, I mean, I think for this upcoming season, he'll be better than we have with Abreu, and I can move Abreu for some prospects, and then maybe we try to get another first baseman, call it in like the season after, because I do think that Goldschmidt is going to eventually regress. So, yeah, let's see if we can Paul Goldschmidt, add him to our lineup. If he wants to come to Houston. But other than that, I mean, unless we want to go after like Christian Walker, Rowdy Tellez, nah, we don't need to do that. Gary Cooper is also pretty good too. So yeah, I think we'll just try to get Paul Goldschmidt, and then after that, yeah, let's make sure we re-sign Altuve. Do I want to go after any pitchers? I mean, I'll offer a Corbin Burns, like if I can get him as another starting pitcher in this rotation, like I would be extremely ecstatic about it. But it's not like a necessity to get him, so we'll see if we can maybe add him. If not, not a problem. But it would be helpful though. So yeah, let's simulate and see who we can end up getting on this team. Make sure we get Altuve back and see if we can add Goldschmidt and possibly Burns. Well, I got Paul Goldschmidt. I skipped it, though, by accident. Burns went to the Cardinals, which is unfortunate. But we did get Max Fried. I threw a contract to Max Fried just in case. And, yeah, we're going to add him to the rotation. So I'm not too upset about that. So we got Goldschmidt. We got Fried. I'd say it's pretty win-win situation for us. Jose Abreu to the Rockies. And we're going to get Jared Albrecht and J.J. Hopper. Just a couple of prospects here from the Rockies. Nothing too crazy. They're going to be mostly organizational depth. The third season is upon us, and I feel like our team is looking pretty good on paper. As you can see, we were able to re-sign Altuve, Bregman, and yeah, we have a good team. I mean, it's pretty good. I mean, Ohtani is still here. I think at some point I do want to probably get a really good catcher. And probably upgrade my center field position as well. Chaz is not bad. I wouldn't mind keeping him, but more as a guy that maybe comes off the bench. Maybe Pete would be the guy that we throw in a trade. He's got that good potential. But our bench is all right. Nothing too crazy. I mean, obviously Jeremy Payne is here, so that is crazy, but it really isn't because I guess he would theoretically play certain positions. I guess Corey Seager is going to be Corey Seager. Hopefully he stays healthy. If he doesn't, then I'm going to move him. But for now, he's good. So, rotation-wise, Ohtani, Fried, Javier, Valdez, and Urquidy. Pretty good. We got Hunter Brown in the bullpen. Got Jose Budo Patudo. I wouldn't say Butto. No, I'm kidding. But other than that, the bullpen isn't amazing at all. Like, I feel like it's pretty bad. It could definitely use some improvement, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how it holds up throughout the season. I feel like our rotation's pretty good, and we have a high-powered offense. So I still think our team's gonna be one of the better teams in MLB for sure. Like, the question is, will it hold up? I guess we'll find out. We're gonna simulate the All-Star break, and I'll see you guys once I'm there. 40 and 44. Our team's not really doing that great, so we're definitely gonna have to make a couple moves here. We got some guys hurt. McCormick torn calf. Tough to see. Of course, he was doing really well when he tore his calf. Other than him being hurt, nobody else is hurt right now of importance. Altuve, bit of a down year. Bregman's been solid. Jordan Alvarez, decent. 260, though. Definitely down from his previous years, but I think he'll pick it up. Tani's been good at the plate. Seager, not too bad. Tucker, Goldschmidt has been in and out of lineup, and he's regressing, so that's unfortunate. And then, yeah, Sable and Leon. Not too crazy there. And our bench is not great. Payne has been terrible as well at the plate again, so that's not good. Yeah, we need a bat. We definitely need a bat. Probably need a first base. We're going to need a better first baseman because Goldschmidt is, at some point, going to regress. But we could keep him for the season, I think. But yeah, I think we definitely need we're definitely gonna need some upgrades though in our lineup because I'm not really a fan of it. How's our rotation looking? Otani's been pretty good. Fried's been great. Javier, I could be doing better. It's not awful, but he could be doing better. Valdez has not had a good year, and then Urquidy's been good. Brown, kind of what I expected from him. And then our bullpen is, well, absolutely garbage. So let's try to see if we can improve our bullpen. I think that is the thing that we need to do. Even though it says, wow, we are really good, that is not true. Our bullpen is garbage. So we will try to improve our bullpen through trades. So let's see if we can maybe finagle a couple moves to improve our arms back there. Because, yeah, I was looking at it. Man, it's bad. All right, first trade I'm going to do here with the Twins. We're going to give up Cabrera, Flora, and Robertson. We're going to get Jackson Matzek back from the Twins. All right, and I'm going to get Domingo Savito from the Athletics for Presley, Hector Neris, and Eugene Mills to bolster up our bullpen, hopefully with different arms to help us out a little bit. I'm trying to think if I need anything else or would want anything else currently right now. I think we're good on moves. I mean, the only thing I might want to do is maybe try to get try to get another first baseman now, which is a possibility. I mean, if I threw an Armstrong, Goldschmidt, and Carlton Stevenson's got good potential as well, I could probably get a really good first base. You know what? I'm going to get Jazz. I'm going to get Jazz from the Marlins. For Paul Goldschmidt, Carlton Stevenson, and Pre-Crow Armstrong, I'm going to get Jazz. And he's having a down year, but I feel like Jazz could be really good for this team. So, welcome Jazz, the cover athlete, to the squad. Now, I did just trade away our only first baseman, so I now need to get a first baseman. So, let me see if I can just try to get somebody, I guess, a little bit less expensive. I could probably just move a couple of right fielders and a shortstop and get a first baseman. I could probably get him back, honestly. Yeah, I can get him back, but I'm not going to. Matt Olson. Pete Alonso, I could have gone. I was thinking about getting him. Ty France would be an interesting option. Vinny? If I can get Vinny from the Guardians, that'd be a good move. Christian Walker. Harold Ramirez. I could take Harold Ramirez on. I'll take him on for the rest of the season. That works for me from the Red Sox. So we'll do that deal, and that's going to be about it for moves for now. So we'll see if we can pick it up in the second half of the season and, hopefully make the playoffs. 96 and 66, so we won the division, taking the win of the wild card playoff game. So another good season to get into the postseason. We will take it. And we ended up having the best record in the AL again. So all of those moves helped us out a little bit, so I'll take that. Tied with the Angels, though. We tied their record. So they had a good season. The Marlins were pretty solid. The Dodgers had 107 wins, so there's that. If I take a look at league leaders here, we got Max Fried winning percentage, which is pretty cool. He was only league leader, though. In terms of awards, we actually had Kyle Tucker getting a Gold Glove award, which is pretty solid. And I saw somebody finishing the runner-up there. Was that Corey Seager? Great season for him, third in the MVPs. Got some injury list. Otani shoulder separation. That's unfortunate. Pretty solid on the mound and pretty good at the plate. And he separates his shoulder. So he's going to be missing for a bit of time. That's painful. Okay, Altuve didn't have a great season. Harold Ramirez was solid. I'll take that. Corey Seager had obviously a great season from him. Alvarez was pretty good. Tucker in the season, kind of cold note. Jazz, I'm hoping he'll have a better season with us once we have him for an entire year. Hopefully, we'll see. Bregman had a good year. Pena, and then Blake. Chas McCormick was good. He's just a good guy to have on the team. I'm going to keep him around, obviously. So, he won't be the starter, I guess. I guess if Jazz gets hurt, he can step in. More than capable. Our rotation, Fried was amazing. Javier ended up doing all right. Framber, I like a little bit more out of Framber. I'm a little bit surprised, but we'll see if what we can do about him. Urquidy was excellent, and then Hunter Brown is Hunter Brown. So our bullpen, Matzek was okay, but could have been better. The middle of the bullpen ended up doing pretty solid, and then honestly, the bullpen ended up doing okay. Brian Abreu really struggled in the first half of the year. I guess he was a lot better. It's still not great, but we'll take it. I mean, we were able to get 96 wins, so I'm not too mad about that. We got to take on the Angels, who had, I think, the same amount of wins as we did. Yeah, 96 and 66. So that's a tough matchup right there. Game 1, Fried versus Sandoval, and we're gonna win 8-2. So that's good. Game 2, Christian Javier for Casey Mize. We lose 5-2, and Abreu was the one that got the loss. Valdez versus Reed Detmers, we lose 6-1. Game 4, Fried versus Patrick Sandoval, and we lose 4-2. So we need to make some changes because the team is just not performing up to standards in the postseason, especially Abreu. Man, he was terrible. Altuve was garbage in the postseason. Seager didn't do good. Tucker struggled. Jazz didn't get a single hit. Yeah, we didn't hit the ball that great, a lot of the guys, so that's unfortunate. McCormick was really good, so that's good. Let's see. Pitching rotation, Fried was good. Javier was good. Valdez sucked, so I really should have traded him if you're going to struggle. I would have got something good for him. But unfortunately, that wasn't the case. Honestly, the bullpen, I mean, Stanek wasn't very good. Him and Abreu Abreu was terrible. Abreu's a free agent. If he's on arbitration, I'll give him the arbitration and we're trading him. Because, god dang, I can get something better from him. He's going to perform like that in the sim. I don't know, man. It'd be tough, but we'll see. Got a lot of work to do in our upcoming season to try to get back to the World Series and win it. So let's see who wins the World Series here. It is going to be the Yankees beating the Mets in the Subway Series. Cool. All right, so free agency is upon us now. I do want to re-sign a few of our guys here. I do want to go after Vladdy. I don't know if I can get him, but I'm going to try to throw him a contract. It's going to be tough because I don't know if I have the money to get him. However, we could make a trade, but I would like to see if we can get him on the team. So maybe I can try to shed a little bit of money. I do want to add to our bullpen as well, though, so that's something. I mean, Will Smith, I think I'm going to move him. Stanek, I think we're going to move him. And Martinez, maybe I just trade them to try to get, like, one really good relief pitcher. Like, that'd be helpful. That could save us a little bit of budget as well. So I'm going to see if I can do that. I'll just deal with the Tigers and get Rex Kingman for Will Smith, Ryan Stanek, and Seth Martinez. Here, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Now, Framber Valdez left my team, so I offered Nestor Cortez Jr. a contract, and he did end up signing. So let me just show you guys free agency, some of the signings we've made so far. We got all of our guys for the most part back except for Valdez, so I replaced him with Cortez Jr. I guess that's fine. Is there anybody else that we can maybe add in free agency right now that would help us out? I guess we can throw it off for Clay Holmes maybe. Or Dylan Tate. We can throw Dylan Tate a deal. I do need, again, I want to get a little bit more bullpen help, so we can throw Dylan Tate a contract, see if he wants to come to our team. And I think that might be about it. So if we can get him, add him to the squad, that'd be awesome. Season is upon us, and unfortunately I couldn't get Dylan Tate, but I did get Raisel Iglesias. But I'll show you guys what we got. So obviously you can see the lineup looks pretty solid on paper. You know, the catcher situation, I still think I want to maybe get a guy in our for the final season. Maybe we'll go after Tyler Stevenson in free agency. And that'll be like our final form for the final year, trying to go all in for a World Series, especially if we don't get it this upcoming season. But other than that, I mean, the team looks pretty good. I mean, Pena struggles. Like, I might trade him. Maybe. We'll see. We got Ramirez back, McCormick. Honestly, the bench looks really good. And yeah, the lineup's really good. Again, on paper. In practice, it's different. Rotation of Ohtani, Fried, Javier, Urquidy, and Cortez Jr. is pretty good. We got Hunter Brown out of the bullpen as a long relief pitcher. But then other than that, the rest of our bullpen is a little bit iffy. I guess, yeah, TJ's still in the minors, and I don't know where is Rizzo up here? Oh, yeah, he is. I couldn't find him. Yeah, Savito's here, so we'll see if he can kind of do his thing and all the other guys. So, I mean, I feel like our bullpen is pretty solid. I mean, there's still some guys here that I'm a little bit, iffy on. I guess we got Bryce Wilson and Ricky Vanasco. I guess we called him up. I guess he's the guy we took in the Rule 5. But, all right. I think our team's going to be good. Again, we'll go to the All-Star break, see how this team's doing. Maybe we'll make a move prior to that to try to help out this team. But I think, we should be able to win our division again. And, it's all about performing in the postseason. So, I'll see you guys once I have an update for you. All right, well, we're 59-30 at the All-Star break, and we're 7 games up against the Seattle Mariners. We are having a good season this year. In fact, almost the best record in the MLB. The Twins are at 60 wins. They're 16-30. We're 59-30. Got some guys injury list, but nothing too crazy. Let's take a look at the lineup, see how we're doing. Altuve's having a nice year this year, which is great. Bregman's been good. Corey Seager's hitting 296. We'll take that. Alvarez has been pretty good. Vladdy, not too bad. Kyle Tucker, like a little bit more out of him. Ohtani's been pretty good. Jazz having a better season, which is good. He's hitting 261, so doing a little better with us. Been hurt a little bit, but and then Blake's been good. I guess he heard me saying, "Hey, we might get Tyler Stevenson." He's like, "Oh, I'm just gonna hit 316 for you." We got Salazar up here. I don't know why, but he is, and yeah, Jerry Pena might be a trade option. I know he's a 92 overall, and he's the face, and he won a World Series MVP, but it seems in the game of MLB The Show, he is not performing up to my standards. Ramirez off the bench. McCormick's been good, and Corey Lee's been pretty solid, so I like that. I like this. This is excellent. For the most part, everybody's doing their job. How's our rotation looking? Ohtani's been great. Fried, pretty good. Javier's been solid. Key's been very good, and then Hunter Brown is Hunter Brown. I might try to get another. I forgot we have Cortez. Cortez Jr. has been pretty good. Vanasco has been great. White Rice Wilson. These guys, I just don't want them in the friggin' league, but they're here. Savita's been kind of bad this year. Madison's been decent. Jax has been awesome. Iglesias struggling, and then Abreu's been dominant this year. He said I was going to trade him, but now I might not. Do I want to get another starting pitcher? Do I really want to do that? Now, here's the thing. If I were to get another starting pitcher, it would have to involve Pena. I think it would have to involve Pena and Hunter Brown. I know Hunter Brown is, actually a pitcher. Or I could throw him Cortez. I mean, I'm trying to aim for, the skies. I mean, oh, my God. I can get Adley Rutschman. That'd be sick. That would be sick. I can't get Adley Rutschman, though. There's no way. Yeah, he'd be dominant to get. I could get Rayson Rodriguez, though. He'd be cool. Something like that would work. Bieber's gettable. Bieber is someone we can get. Judge. Carlos Rodon, I want to get him. Garrett Cole, I want to get him. I'm going to look around. I mean, if there's anybody that we can get, Shane McClanahan would be dominant for this team. But I don't think I can get him without... Well, I don't know who would I have to give up. Because I don't really have any... Do I have any prospects that are, good? Well, we want Jazz. They would want Alvarez. I ain't giving them Yordan. Hell no. Okay. I mean, I'll look around and see if there's any guys we could get. I mean, Alek Manoah would be pretty good. I wouldn't be too opposed with that. It just has to be somebody that's, not that expensive. Scooble would be really good. He's going to be a free agent. Gilbert would be really good, and he's on arbitration, and that would work. That would certainly work, and I could probably get... I could get Logan Gilbert and Brady Singer. Brady Singer in a bad season. He is. But he's also going to be a free agent. But I can get both of those guys for Pena, Brown, and Iglesias. Do I do this deal? Do I do that deal? What if I don't throw in Pena? I can almost get both of them without... Hold on. We can get Brady Singer for Hunter Brown, Razor Iglesias. Well, I don't know if I need to do that, though. Would I rather do this and get both? That's tough, man. That's super tough. It's very tough to think about if I want to do that. That's tough. That's so tough. That's so tough. I'm going to say no for now. We'll give Pena a chance to redeem himself. I'm going to keep the team as is. If it ain't broke, don't fix it right now. So I'll see you guys at the end of the season. We went 112-50, won the division, taking on the winner of the wildcard playoff games. This is by far our best season so far. 112 wins is an insane amount of wins. If we take a look at the standings here, yeah, we were clearly the best team of the MLB by 10 games over the Twins. Twins in 102 games. Fair play to the Twins. Ohtani led the league in strikeouts and win percentage, so he had obviously a great season on the mound, and he had 114 RBIs to boot. Ooh, the Twins have Brett Beatty, man. That's a good guy to try to snag. If I'm going to trade for anybody, that would be the guy, man. He is so good in the sim. That was not the guy I was thinking about getting, but man, would he be... Oh, and they have Freddie Freeman. That's a glitchy team, an extremely glitchy team. Yikes. Okay. Awards, Ohtani Cy Young, nice. And he was also run-up for MVP. To Juan Soto, and also Julio Rodriguez was third. So the Mariners are obviously pretty solid. Altuve fractured legs, so we will be out without him for a bit. Which I guess means, well, he's been out for a while. So I guess Pena's been kind of playing second base potentially, or one of those guys, Seager maybe. Yeah, Pena's been playing second. He didn't do that great. 240. Tucker ended up being pretty solid. Bregman had a nice year. Corey Seager, pretty good. Alvarez was good. Vladdy, yeah, Ohtani was very good. Jazz had a nice season, hit 293. So, yeah, Blake was really good, 301. Honestly, yeah, Pena, if he has a bad postseason, he might be gone. I might have to get rid of him. If he's not hitting the play. I mean, he's a good fielder. He's definitely a good fielder. But I don't know how important that is in the sim. I really don't know. But nevertheless, I'm sure it's pretty decent, right? You got to be able to make plays. The bench is, for the most part, okay. I mean, we'll take it. Some guys were better than others, but for the most part, it was pretty good. In terms of our pitching, Ohtani ended up being pretty solid. Max Fried had a good year. Christian Javier, Urquidy, Hunter Brown ended up being pretty good. Guys, let me just be right back. I'm sorry. I'll just be right back. I can't. You're fucking screaming and shit. Guys, I apologize. I don't know if you guys could hear the background noise. There's just like a bunch of talking going on. There's a conversation going on. So it was really annoying, and I couldn't think. Cortez out of the bullpen was amazing. Honestly, our pitching ended up being really good. Hunter Brown ended up doing good. So I can't complain. He was excellent. And Acevedo was good. Madzek ended up being okay. But could have been a lot better. Definitely could have been a lot better. Jax was great. Iglesias was the only one that was really bad. Actually, Abreu... I said, Abreu, I'm not going to trade you, and then you go off and have a horrible second half of the season. Yeah, point to the sky. Point to the sky. Yeah, okay. Alright, well, it's fine. As long as you do well in the postseason, all I care about. So we're taking on the Orioles in the ALDS Game 1. We got Ohtani, and we got Grayson Rodriguez for the Orioles. Game 1, we're going to lose that one 3-0 as we get perfect gamed. No, we don't. That was a joke. Game 2, we need to win this one. Fried versus Cade Cavalli, and we do. 6-0 Fried with the perfect game. Nope, 3-hitter, and we also made an error. So, Vladdy made an error. Nice. Guess fielding is important. Javier versus Joe Musgrove, Game 3. We lose 5-0. Our bats decided that they didn't want to work, and Javier didn't pitch that great. Game 4, we need to win this one. Urquidy versus Espinoza, and we don't. Season's over. We got one more year. We got to get the job done in our 5th and final season. Definitely a disappointment so far. This video, we've been underperforming in the postseason. Yeah, really, really bad. Kyle Tucker couldn't hit the ball. Seager, I might move Seager if he's going to hit 154. Vladdy was bad. Jazz was really good. I might have to move Pena. Oh my gosh, yeah, this team was brutal in the postseason. Ohtani was pretty solid, but yeah, yikes. Okay, our hitting was brutal. Pitching wise, Urquidy could have been better. Ohtani wasn't great. Fried was really good. Javier struggled. Dude, why are our guys terrible in the postseason? Holy moly. The bullpen was good. The bullpen wasn't the problem. Our rotation wasn't amazing, and we just didn't hit enough. So we've got one more season to remedy this. So we definitely gotta make some moves in the offseason, add some more bats. Rays going to win the World Series against the Marlins of the Battle of Florida. 5th and final season. Let's get the job done. We got to get a World Series in our 5th and final season. All right, well, I will say this. We don't have money. Man, would I like to get Edwin Diaz? Not really, actually. Well, would I want to get him? I could offer him a contract, but I can't afford him. I mean, we'll throw him a deal and see if we want to add him to our bullpen, but I really wanted to get Tyler Stevenson if I'm being quite honest with you. Yeah, no, he wants to go back to the Mets anyway. Tyler Stevenson would be a hell of a pickup. or Kirk. I'll throw Tyler Stevenson a contract. I don't see myself getting him just because like there's really nobody that we could really move. So I mean we'll throw him a deal, see if he wants to come to the team. But you can see that we have a lot of guys that need to be paid. So we'll see if we can get the job done. I mean we got most of our guys back. We got a lot of guys in arbitration, so we should be okay. Again, at some point, though, I might have to make a move. I don't know who it's going to be that we need to trade him. He's been amazing. Do I trade Christian Javier? He hasn't been that great in the postseason. I don't know. It's tough to say. I mean, if I just did this and tried to get Adley Rutschman, I would love to get him. I would just like to get anybody. Tatis. I can't even get Tatis. What? How can I not get Tatis from that? That's wild that they value him that much. Acuna. Wow. Can't get Acuna. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get him. Now we get wow. They don't value these guys that high. Okay, interesting. Mike Trout. Nope, can't get him either. They don't really value these guys. All right, it's fine. Listen, I'm going to see if we can get Tyler Stevenson. That'd be huge if we can. I'm going to move on from Razor Iglesias. I'll tell you that much because he was not good for us at all. All right, I'm just going to do this here with the Mets. Shed a little bit of money here and get Clinton Metoyer. All right, I picked up Tyler Stevenson. Didn't think I was going to get him. Didn't think I'd be able to afford him, but here we are. Tyler Stevenson, welcome to the team. All right, fifth and final season. This is it right here. Let's take a look at the teams. I mean, the lineup looks great. I mean, we obviously picked up Tyler Stevenson. We got everybody else pretty much back, which is awesome. I mean, the lineup looks good. Lineup looks good on paper. In practice, it looks good, but... Well, actually, no. On paper, it looks good, but in practice, is it good? We'll find out. The rotation with Ohtani, Fried, Javier, Urquidy, and Brown is pretty good. More Cortez. The bullpen is a little thin. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little worried about the bullpen, but really, Abreu has been terrible. I re-signed him, but if he's bad, I'm trading him. I need to make a huge move. I don't know who it would be, but we'll see. We'll see. For now. We're keeping the team as is because I think it's good. On paper, it looks great. So again, I'm not worried about us getting to the postseason. It's can we do well in the postseason? So hopefully we can. This is the year to do it. So let's go on to the offseason. Well, not the offseason. Let's go on to the All-Star break and see how we're doing. If there's a move that pops up then that I might want to make, I'll let you guys know. Same thing with Jeremy Pena. He's also another guy that, I want him to step up. Otherwise, I might have to trade him. So we're at the All-Star break, 65-26. Is this team good enough? Well, let's find out. Got some injuries. What do we got? Nothing too crazy. Fantastic. Okay, I thought it would be a lot worse. Looking at the lineups, Jazz having a good season. Alex Bregman's having a great year. Jordan Alvarez has been really good. Corey Seager's been good. Guerrero Jr.'s been solid. Tucker's been solid. Tony's doing great. Stevenson not too bad. And Jeremy Payne's in 270. I would take that. Where is Jose Altuve? Oh, he's coming off the bench. Oh, yeah, Altuve's been really good. Ramirez has been good. McCormick has been solid. Ish. Okay. Corey Lee. I guess that means the man, the myth, the legend. Look at that. Pedro Leon's down here, too. He was good in the 12 games he played. Yeah, Blake's down here as well. He was killing it. He's killing it in AAA. But unfortunately, not up here in the majors. Is this team good enough? Joe Perez, is this team good enough? It might be. It might be. Let's look. How's our pitcher rotation? Ohtani's been good. Javier's been good. Urquidy, Freeze, Hunter Brown. The only thing I might want to do is get another starter. I might want to just get, a better starting pitcher. Cortez has been solid. Our bullpen is a little thin. Abreu, I'm worried about Abreu, man. I feel like he's going to fall off a cliff. Jernigan, okay. Could be better. The bullpen's okay. It's not too bad. Do I want to get a fifth star? I might want to try to get another starting pitcher. I think it's something we should try to do. So I'm going to look around and see if there's any starting pitchers we can get to help bolster up the rotation. That would be the only thing I want to do. Other than that, the team is set. All right, I'm gonna do this deal with the Royals. We're gonna get Logan Gilbert, Richard Staub for Chas McCormick, Pedro Leon, and Orlando Castillo. I guess Gilbert will be our guy. That's our guy. That's our another starting pitcher that we're getting. I'm doing it. And I added another relief pitcher, I guess. I'm trying to think if maybe we should get now another outfielder. Do we have too many relief pitchers? I'm going to move Colin and TJ and see if we could just move those guys and get just like some kind of outfielder. Can I get Pedro Leon back? I don't think I can. Can I get Chaz back now? I don't think I can get him back. I mean, I'll try. I just threw in a couple guys here. Matzek, no. Azevedo, no. I'm just looking if I can get him back. No, I'm not giving up Corey Lee. Hell no. Sable. And you give us... Who would you give us? Who would I want? Curtis Mead? Hayden Wallace? I don't know if I would want any of these guys. Nick Prado? Is that just like another bat? Do I need a first baseman? No, I already have Ramirez, so I don't need him. I need a third baseman. I do need a third baseman. Need a right fielder, too. Who do you got for right field? Chase? Will Myers, maybe? And Chase. Yeah. Can I do this without him? No, I can't. Okay, screw it. We'll do this. We'll get with Blake. Blake's not in the majors anyway. Actually, no, I don't want to do that deal. Screw that. No, we're good. We're good on that deal. Let me find one more small minor deal. We ended up going 112-50 and won the division, taking on the winner of the wildcard playoff game. So let's take a look here and see how the team did. Look, league leaders. We got Ohtani, strikeouts, Fried complete games, Fried innings pitched, Urquidy with the whip. Love to see that. And Jordan finished second in the batting average. So 314 on the year. Some awards. We got Ohtani with the Cy Young, so that's nice to see. Jordan finished third in the MVP voting. Shout out to him. Got some injuries. Kyle Tucker, broken ankle. Love to see that. And by love, I mean you hate to see it. But he looks like he'll only be out for a bit longer and should be back in the lineup. So I'm not too worried about that. Speaking of lineups, Chaz had a solid year. Alex Bregman was really good. Seager's really good. Jordan was obviously great. Guerrero Jr., Stevenson, Ohtani hit the ball well. Pena had a pretty solid year as well. And I guess we're calling up Quincy Hamilton to play right field for now. The rest of the bench, I mean, Ramirez and Altuve were good. Nothing else crazy from everybody else. But okay, good season. Ohtani, great year from him. Javier was excellent. Logan Gilbert had a solid year. Urquidy was great. Yeah, our rotation looks really good. Out of the bullpen, looks pretty solid. Jax, Matzek were great in the middle. And even Brian Abreu, 41 saves, ended up doing pretty good. Best season. Now you can point to the sky. So who are we going to be taking on? 112-win team. Standings, if you look at them. Only other team with 100 wins looks like it was the Mets. So, actually, the Twins won 100 games. Okay. And we're going to be facing either Seattle or Cleveland. It's going to be Seattle. Okay. So we got Ohtani on the bump, Game 1. We got Kirby for them. Game 1, we're going to win 6-5 with the Brave getting the win. I pitched 3 innings. Wow, good for him. Christian Javier, Game 2. We win 4-3. Hunter Brown gets the win. Game 3, Logan Gilbert versus Drew Rasmussen. We win that 1-9-3. So going to the LCS, take on either the Red Sox or the Twins, and it will be the Twins. 100-win team. Got Ohtani versus Pablo Lopez. Game 1, we win 5-1. Excellent pitch performance from Ohtani. Game 2, Christian Javier versus Aaron Nola. We win 4-3. Let's go. Game 3, Logan Gilbert versus Joe Ryan. We win that one 5-1. Can we sweep him here with Urquidy on the bump versus Pablo Lopez? We sure can. And we're going to the World Series. Take on the New York Mets. So let's see if we can beat them. Obviously, you saw their team was a 100-win team. So they're a good team. But we are a better team. At least I think we are. Or we should be. Game 1, Ohtani versus McKenzie is going to be a 4-1 win for us. Game 2, Christian Javier versus Walker Buehler. We win 4-3. Game 3, Logan Gilbert versus David Peterson. We lose 5-6. Did we lose in extras? It's always in extra innings, man. Game 4, Ohtani versus Tristan McKenzie. We win 7-4. Game 5, Urquidy versus Kodai Senga. And we win the World Series in our 5th and final year. I think Goodham clutched it out, but goddamn, can we stop losing in extra innings? MLB The Show? Like, you gotta fix that. You gotta fix that, San Diego Studios. You really do. So we got some awards. World Series MVP, Corey Seager is why we get you. Tyler Stevenson, playoff MVP. Corey Seager, 4 homers, 10 RBIs in the World Series at 500. Tyler Stevenson, this is why we get you. It's 362. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Pena was good in the playoffs. Nice. Good job. Love that. Injuries. Quincy Hamilton, broken hand. Wow. You get called up and you break your hand. That sucks. Kyle Tucker didn't even play. Isn't that crazy? Corey Lee was playing right field. How you doing, Corey? Okay. Quincy played a lot. He actually did pretty good. But he broke his hand, which sucks. Jazz sucked. Bregman sucked. But Corey Seager, Alvarez was okay. Guerrero Jr. wasn't great. Tyler Stevenson. Jaron Pena was awesome. Honestly, we didn't even hit amazing. I mean, Hamilton was good. Altuve had 3 for 5, so that's cool. But yeah, honestly, I think it was our pitching that kind of killed it. Urquidy was great. Javier was great, thank goodness. Ohtani was great. And Gilbert was great. Fried didn't even get the pitch. Brown was great. Cortez was great. Wow, yeah. Our pitching was dominant. Very dominant. That's why we won. So shout out to the guys stepping up on the mound. So we got our World Series, 5th and final season. And I guess with that is it for the 30 teams. We rebuilt all 30 teams, so to speak, or done videos on them at least, to so quote-unquote rebuild them. So yeah, I guess with that being said, full screen close of the video. If me, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, comment down most videos, go to socials, playlist, second channel, main channel, down in the description for other content TJP. So now what you might be wondering, what is next? Will I still be doing franchise videos? Yes, because we have a few more to do. We still got to do our fantasy draft, so that'll be the first thing to expect. We got some of our legend teams that we want to do. I will be doing some career sims, because I did a couple career sims with the Japanese players such as Roki and Murakami, so I might do more. We might do legends that might be 18. We'll see. I don't know. I mean, we'll figure it out. Maybe we'll do create a player. Maybe. Maybe we'll do. Yeah, there's plentiful of options. So more of our fun challenges. That's what's gonna be coming up for us. I am also gonna be doing a series on my second channel, so be on the lookout for that. Hopefully, maybe this weekend we'll start it. It's gonna be a franchise. But it's going to be one of those in-depth ones where, kind of like how I did on my, if you guys checked out my second channel and seen it before, where I did the Magic, we're going to go more in-depth with it, develop guys. And the team I will be using is the New York Yankees. So if you guys want to see more in-depth franchise content, where it's not just these kinds of videos, I'm going to start doing that now on my second channel. Hopefully this weekend will be our first video for the Yankees, and we'll start spring training, do a month. Each sim, and we'll see if we can get some gameplay on there, but we'll discuss that more on that channel when that video comes out. But with that being said, I'm gonna head on out. Take care, everybody. We'll see you soon. Peace.